thanks, guys. Great to be back. Apologies about that. Just had to adjust my Discord settings so the audio works. Yeah, so nice. Excited to kind of jump back and demo some of the new stuff we've got going. I was here a couple months ago during the Runes mint period and kind of shared our app then, which was kind of mint focused, but we've brought on many more and additional capabilities to it, and it's really becoming kind of like a full suite Bitcoin advanced trading platform. So I'd love to show you guys this. I want to make it also a little bit interactive as well, so it's not just me showing, but it's more engaging for you guys. So I'm going to try to do that too. So let me start by sharing my screen, and then you guys also tell me here. Are you guys on your kind of like laptops? You on your computers?
I am. I'm sure there's probably a split in the crowd of mobile and laptop, but I'd wager that a few people are on their laptops at the very least.
Nice. Yeah, if you guys are in your laptop, go to, I'm going to drop the URL here, and then you can ride along with me. So it's app.xBTCBot.xyz. You can go to it. I'll log out so you'll see, but basically, go to the site, use your Xverse or Unisat, whichever your favorite Bitcoin wallet is, and then you can go to the wallet connect, pop in, and you'll be able to kind of pop in the app with me.
Awesome. Which one are you personally, Richard? You team Unisat or team Xverse?
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Right now, I've become just team Xverse right now, just because it like works with everything, and so currently Xverse, but it could switch. I go with whatever like works best. How about you? What are you guys?
I'm personally team Unisat just because I think I had Xverse issues early on, but I know Xverse has a much nicer user interface than it used to have. So we can still all be friends here. No worries.
I think it's still. Yeah. No. I mean, I'll tell you. We support them both, and you'll see too. Like, hey, I can show you using my Unisat too. So once you're logged in, basically, whether you're on this computer. Okay, I won't show you on this computer, but once you're logged in, you'll see kind of in your orange mode, it'll show the hey, I'm in Xverse, it'll show Xverse. If you're Unisat, it'll show Unisat. It'll kind of show that. I'm going to orient kind of the sections of the platform right now. So when you come in, basically we've got 3 sections for you. So on the left, we've got live data of what's going on in the mempool. So this would be like transactions that are out there, what either pending mints or kind of buys and stuff. If you want to snipe, we've got kind of the live data of as soon as things are happening there on the left. In the middle, you've got your center control console, which is you can issue commands into the app to do a variety of things like snipe, mint, do a lot of automated stuff. We'll show you as well. And then on the right side, there's there's a dashboard that then shows you kind of like your holdings, your activity, like the different types of more advanced, like if you do automated stuff, the automations, I'll show you guys that too. So that will show up on the right. So basically on the left, you get the market info. In the center, you've got your command console. And then on the right, you got your dashboard. So let me ask you, how many of you guys have been sniped trying to buy runes or ordinals?
I'm willing to wager every single person here.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, okay. And then how about this? How many of you guys snipe other people?
I'm willing to guess very few. And by the way, anyone in the audience can come unmute and join. But We haven't had the most active audience when we do boss dogs lately, Richard, so I don't want to leave you hanging. I'm not trying to hog all the questions either, though, so if anyone here is like, I snipe everyone, you're wrong, please, let Richard know. He'll hook it up.
All right. I mean, no, definitely appreciate you kind of responding to me back and forth. And yeah, it's helpful to get a gauge. So so great. So I think the base thing could be very, it could be very useful for you guys. So let me then basically explain on the Bitcoin side what's happening with sniping. So when you buy a runes or you buy an ordinal, that transaction is going out into the mempool, but it's not going to finalize until the block finalizes. So basically, what's happening is you do your buy, right, and then it's kind of put out there, but then anyone can basically take that buy from you as long as they kind of pay higher network fees to the miners. They can kind of take that from you, and that's called the sniping. And basically, that's if you've been sniped, someone's kind of seen your transaction and then said, hey, that was a good, that's a really good price, I want to take that for myself. And then they're kind of sniping. So okay, I see somebody typing, so maybe I'll pause and I'll let that question come in.
All right, AI would like to learn about sniping.
Yeah. So that's a good question. Is there any way to prevent being sniped? So that's one of the things that we're developing right now. Is a way to kind of prevent the sniping. So I'll show you. I'll show you here exactly what you can do. So first of all, if you've been sniped, you can come in, you can log in here, right? And then you can take that transaction because you'll see, that mempool transaction, right? So just take that link, that transaction, and put it in here. And what we've got is we've got a kind of we got a sniper for you that you can use to counter snipe. Okay, so I'll show you that first, and then I'll show you what we're going to be uh, developing soon. That's like even more than that. But let me kind of show you here. So essentially, what you can do is you can bring any Bitcoin transaction in here. Type snipe, the snipe command, bring the transaction there, and it will actually set up that snipe for you. So that's where you can bring your own transactions into here, right, and put it in. But essentially, we can also kind of look if you want to snipe as well. Like we've got the stuff on the left here that shows, here's a live look of all the current stuff inside the Bitcoin mempool. You can, it's one button here. It's a click. It sets up the command for you. You see snipe, right? And then it's pre-populated that transaction ID for you. But of course, if you've got your own from a block explorer, you can bring it in here, right? So then, essentially, yeah, here it is. So if you kind of see this, then it shows you all the pieces of the transaction. So we have the ability to snipe the whole sweep. So it looks like this was a sweep of a bunch of runes, right? If it were ordinals, you'll see a bunch. So here's a whole sweep. But if you want to only pick things within the sweep, you can kind of select here, right? So it's a different amount. And then basically what you can do here is here's the fee rate essentially. So we've preset the fee rate so it can snipe, but sometimes you increase it just to be safe. But you can set the fee rate, and essentially that's the higher fee rate you're paying. It's just one click here, snipe, and then right now my Xforce wallet is popping up. I'm hitting confirm. One thing to note here is, okay, so some of these things, they may get kind of sniped from right, like, so while you're kind of setting it up, may get sniped from you, or the block may confirm. So you saw here, like, this thing just reset, right? So what that means is a block confirmed, so all those pendings, they confirmed. So, likely what happened was that kind of happened here, so that's why this thing happened. But you can bring in any of these pendings. Let's go in, let's find a really recent one, and in here, right? And then here's and then bring in the transaction ID, we'll kind of see a screen quickly of this again. Okay, here's the screen again. Here's a lot of one, right? And then, here we'll show you kind of the total cost of everything. All right, so it covers the cost of the asset, the network fees, the snipe, the service fees, right? And then basically you press this and then you snipe. I'm not going to do this one. It's $300. I'm not sure if I want to buy $300 of RSIC right now, but if I do it, then that transaction will execute, and basically I'll be able to snipe this, and I can bring my transactions back to here and snipe. So you all actually can do this right now. If you guys are buying runes or ordinals, you can come here, put your transactions in here to counter snipe people. What we're going to be doing soon is doing something that's called a auto counter sniper. We're developing this kind of right now, in which you can just kind of say, set a higher fee rate amount. And what we'll do is we'll just because if you get sniped and you snipe them back, they might snipe you back. You might get in a little bit of a war. So with the auto counter sniper, what that will do is it'll basically protect your transaction for you, and then you'll be able to kind of just keep sniping people back until that transaction goes through. So then that will be the transaction protection. But I'm going to pause here because I've been kind of talking a lot in terms of just the sniping aspect. And see if you guys have questions in regards to sniping.
Let me ask you a question, Richard, while some of the audience might be typing stuff out. So for the auto sniping, if we get into one of these escalation matches with someone else and it goes higher and higher and we don't get it, do we lose the fees that we put in, or is it going to all be reverted back to us if we're not getting the transaction successfully through?
It'll be all reverted back.
Awesome.
Cool. So let me ask you another question. How often are you guys more runes people or ordinals people?
Again, I'll answer for the class here, but I think we're mainly runes lately. There are still a good amount of us that trade ordinals, but ordinals have been a little bit slower than runes lately, so probably more focus on runes.
Nice. Okay, you guys want to snipe BRC20. Are you guys doing BRC20s right now too?
Yeah, BRC20s, also fractals, because they're coming out. So I know a lot of the fractals start as the BRC20s and then are going to transition to fractals. So a little bit of anything, honestly.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so the short answer to that is yes, you actually can. We have it. The BRC20s fall within the ordinal side, which we have the capability. We have the capabilities built out from the backend, so you can actually bring in a BRC20 transaction ID that you want to snipe. Stick into here, press snipe, and you can actually snipe that. We don't have the front end to it yet, but that will kind of come out later on. But we can support BRC20s. It's good to hear in terms of you guys interested in Fractal. Are you guys doing anything with like OpNet or Proto Runes or any of the other stuff, or are you guys mostly Fractal focused?
Honestly, it's a wide range of traders in MVHQ. So we have a thread. I mean, I'm not sure if you can see it, but do you see above voice hangout chat, there's like an Ordinals Runes BRC20 thread under focus discussions?
I see office hours. I don't. I know what you. Okay, I conceptually know what you mean. Basically, you guys have like a alpha thread with like Bitcoin ecosystem related stuff, and you guys just share a bunch of stuff there, right?
Yeah, exactly. So in any given day, it's going to be at the whims of the market, right? So MVHQ users, if fractal stuff is popping off, they'll go for that. If it's anything op related, if there's money to be made, we'll tap into it. So I would definitely say the usual focus is ordinals, runes, but as there's just sort of these lulls in the market, anything with activity or volume, that's definitely what's getting attention from us.
Cool. Okay. So that's good to know. I'll keep on giving you guys updates. We're looking into Fractal and right now, so we'll probably be some of the one of the earliest apps kind of out there with more kind of advanced stuff. So we are looking into that. So it's good to kind of get the pulse from you guys there. For auto snipe. So for the auto sniper, you don't. So it's kind of like similar. It'll be like what I just did here. Actually, let me show my whole window for you so you can see the wall pop-ups. Give me one sec. Okay. So this will help you visualize the two modes here. Increase the zoom. So it's gonna look a little funky, but hopefully you can see it. All right. So basically, with the auto sniper, it'll show up like this, where you choose what you want to snipe, bring in that transaction. Let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, you can see how much you have in your Xverse or your Unisat, right? And then you can kind of compare the value here to make sure you have enough to buy it or snipe it. So what you will end up seeing with the auto counter sniper, we're going to have this out pretty soon in like the next couple days, as soon as testing is done, is you'll see here like an extra section right here that basically says, hey, set your max amount of funds you want to set up for the auto counter sniper. So it'll give you the extra ammo you want to load up for the sniper, right? And it's the same thing, just hit execute here, and basically your wall will pop up. And what you're going to do here is, I'll just snipe this. So what you'll do here is you will then you've approved basically the those funds to go to the auto counter sniper to be used to snipe that, right? So you do the non-custodial thing. You'll see here too. So you'll see here, like, kind of regardless if you're doing transactions, we're gonna track your pendings for you, so you have an update, right? So like, for example, I just sniped this, right? But then if I get sniped, right, then we'll tell you as soon as it happens that like you're getting sniped. So then you can kind of snipe back, right? So we'll always kind of give you the live of what's going on, so you can react accordingly. So yeah, I just showed you here, and you can see here, like, there it is. I mean, the transaction's out. It's getting sniped. It's been kind of replaced. Let's see here. Was that the original one? Yeah, that was the original one that I sniped. So here's my snipe itself, right? So if you've been sniped, you might see this thing here, right? Where it's like, here was your original transaction, and then, you see this thing, right? You're like, oh, I've been sniped. So what you can do is just go to that new transaction. That's the person who sniped you. So they replace that transaction with a new one. Then take that new one, just bring it in here, and you can just snipe them right back. Right. So I can actually snipe myself. In this case, it doesn't matter. You can snipe anything, public blockchain. So there it is. There it is again, right? I can just snipe. So, okay, so I'm going to pause before any other questions in regards to sniping or auto sniping. Otherwise, I'll show you kind of the automated stuff.
Looks like we just have one question from not a financial advisor asking, do we need to insert a private key?
Yeah, that's what I just. Nope. You're using your wallet, so there's no private key needed to insert.
All right, feel free if you want to keep going, Richard. Appreciate it.
All right, I see him typing again. Snipe is the gas up counter to counter snipe. Yeah, that's right. Right. Except, well, it will the app will automatically do it for you. So if you get into a war, right, like it'll just keep on finding, if they all these people start sniping you, they'll find the right thing and keep sniping. Can we snipe? Can we also snipe if there's something at a certain? Okay, so I'm just gonna read the question so you guys all see. Can we also snipe if there's something at a certain price as well? Can we also snipe if there's something? Oh, you mean like what do you mean by if there's something at a certain price?
I'm imagining, Richard, that he's saying like if a rune fell to, let's say, $1 and that's sort of your price target, is there a way to auto snipe it?
Yeah, you guys want an auto snipe? Yeah, let me show you. I mean, I'll show you. I can show you guys I can show you the automated mode. So right now we're in the non-custodial mode. We have the automated mode as well. So what you can do here is basically in the automated mode, you can say, hey, like, auto snipe. So this is auto snipe. So it will automatically snipe. Okay, so auto snipe. If, let's say I'm targeting kind of something, right, like RSIC, and this is going into the command console, right, like issue the commands in here. Auto snipe if RSIC drops below 6 sats. So we're going to put this thing in and then boom. Okay, so what you just saw is it'll switch to blue, which is the automated mode. So in the automated mode, this is for all the kind of automated stuff. So we've got automated buying, right? So limit buy. So if a rune price drops below, this much, right, it'll automatically buy it for you. So if auto buying, we've got auto sniping, which is exactly what you're describing here, which is like, hey, if a RSIC is dropping below this kind of price, right, and it's kind of pending, you can auto snipe it. You can set in different types of things, like if the right here's like the sats below floor, so you can say, hey, if the RSIC drops below 6 sats and then the price changes, right, like it's going up by 10% or something, then you can automatically snipe it. Applies for traits as well. So yeah, that's a great question. So so I'll say currently right now this is just for runes. But like I mentioned before, people were we have the back end for the ordinals built out. So we're going to have the automated for ordinals as well. So if you guys are interested in using the automated, I think this is a great chance to go in, try a couple, get kind of familiar with it, right? And then soon we're going to be layering in like ability to, so like trait sniping is on the roadmap for something soon. So let me just read it. So the question was, does this apply for traits too? So, I'm assuming that people are interested in sniping certain traits for ordinals, not runes, but for ordinals, and do an auto snipe. We're going to have that inside the automated mode. So here we have the automated mode to show you guys essentially what the automated mode is you can target specific assets like runes. When they drop below a certain price, you can buy it, right? If there's for the sniping, right, like if meets certain conditions, you can automatically snipe it, right? And then we'll have auto selling very soon too. So if you guys want to do like stop loss or automatically sell at certain prices, we're going to have that as well very soon. So that's the automated mode. And when you're in here, basically it's just you'll see it because it's blue, but there's a you can kind of toggle back and forth when you want to use your main wallet versus when you want to use your automated mode wallet. So yeah, let me take a pause here. Open to questions again. Would love to kind of hear from you guys. How you would articulate what I showed you and where you might find where some of these things might find benefit to the stuff that you guys are doing. Yeah, no need to apologize.
I mean, I think really do appreciate, Richard, just the walkthrough of your platform and always just making it super simple. Like I remember when I was looking to mint runes right after runes dropped, it was so easy in terms of just a user interface to say, hey, this is what I wanted to mint. So now seeing that you can just pick and choose your transactions and you have that really nice pop-up bar on the left screen you showed earlier about stuff that's pending and you can just set your sort of escalations. I could really see that coming in handy in any situation, just given that, blocks can take so long to clear, and especially if you're sniping a trait or just a rune in general at a good price, you're not going to want to miss out on that.
Yeah, nice. So is this something that you guys can see yourselves using when you're trading or doing runes and ordinal stuff?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Also, we did get another question here from not a financial advisor who's asking, can we snipe different things at the same time in the same transaction?
Can you snipe different things at the same time? Not right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I definitely think MVHQ members could get a lot of use out of this. I know that there's some other tools on the market, but none of them really seem as easy to use as this.
Yeah, nice. I mean, I would say basically, thanks for having me back on here. Definitely go in and use it and let us know. Like, let us know that you used it. We do have the original list of all the different people who were on the allow list, right, and can use early. And so we have that. We're going to be setting up a kind of like a levels type thing to assign the different types of points and stuff. And we're going to have like a account view very soon where you can kind of see yourself in like like on this right dash, right? You can see like your account, you can see your level and stuff that your like activity. So yeah, this is I mean, I would say like if you guys are doing stuff, trading, like sniping and stuff, definitely swing by again. Use it. Let us know you use it. We're happy to answer questions and kind of help you guys through using it. And then in terms of like more stuff here, how much do we pay per snipe? So the question, how much do we pay per snipe? It's a percentage based off of the per snipe. But we can give you guys, so we'll give you guys, especially the early folks who've been following along, we'll give you guys a discount. So it's kind of the cheapest option out there. But essentially right now per snipe it's on percentage basis, 1% of the kind of total cost of the transaction. That's the snipe cost.
Awesome. I appreciate it as always, Richard. I mean, I really think, just as someone who used the bot previously for runes, it's really easy to use. Once again, I think just the ease of use really is the biggest thing. And it's not just like an ease of use and there's a lack of functionality. It's ease of use and a really good product. So I know I've personally used it. I'm excited to run back this office hours, just watch the recording again and take a look. For people who might want more time to just sit and explore the tool later on their own, do you mind sharing either a link to your Discord, or what's the best place that we can go to, get these functionalities again and just get a description of everything that you guys are working on or have available?
Yeah, definitely. I'll drop a link to the Discord here. So here we go. I created a Git book for us as well. So, is this invalid? Okay, I'll pop over a new updated Discord link for the Discord invite. And then I'll share with you guys too the Git book we have. So, we have a prompt guide. Okay. So what we'll do is we're going to keep adding to this doc here. It shows kind of all the different features. It walks it through in a really simple way. We're going to also keep it updated with the various releases. So basically, you guys will see when we have kind of newer stuff out, like when auto sells out, when crate sniping's out, right? Like this doc will update with that, right? So you can see that log there. And then I'll share the Discord link, a good Discord link for you guys to pop by. And yeah, we're available. We're excited to keep working with you guys, and we're around and help you guys get kind of the best edge possible. Some of this stuff is just not there's nothing out there right now that will execute at this level for you guys. So yeah, happy to keep excited to keep working with you guys, and I'll drop the Discord link. Thanks for having me back. If there's kind of no other questions, happy to let you guys go on with your days, and hope you have a fantastic rest of your days.
Thank you so much, Richard. Likewise to you, man. Just appreciate everything that you guys are doing, and big respect for you just being so on top of it, honestly. I know you guys are just one step ahead of the curve here, nailed it with pre-rune stuff and just having that ready in time. So it's exciting to hear that you guys are working on Fractal and just everything that's coming out from the pipeline. So always a pleasure. Please feel free to hop in anytime you guys have big updates to share with us. I know we're all interested in that. Definitely give Richard a check out on his socials. Check out xBTCBot. And until next time, Richard, been a pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.